Buddy, we're going to wait a few minutes until everybody's ready and arriving. Today is the Friday live Q&A. It's June the 23rd. June the 23rd. Isn't that a wonderful, wonderful thing? We're first week of summer here in Toronto. And I hope you're having summer wherever you are, and wherever you are that you're enjoying what you have. Really important thing to be able to do. So we have live Q&A. I just want to make an announcement here. So for those of you that have not registered, that have expressed a desire to register for our Masterclass 101 on Awakening, which is how to open your clairs, how to become more sensitive, how to connect to your guides, your angels, ascended masters, and other multidimensional beings. The course registration ends on Sunday at 6 p.m. So if you would like to register for the course, please do so now. It is a basic introductory course into mediumship and how to open up your inner senses. Keep in mind that the world around you has kept you stuck in your outer senses, disconnected from who you really are and what you really need, what you really want. And these masterclass series that I channel with the Ascended Masters and our other 4 mediums that work in the program one-on-one with people and in groups, you have the opportunity to reawaken your senses. Have a chance to get disconnected from the world's distractions of its sensationalizing and keeping you away from who you really are. So again, please go and register at williammichaelforbes.com. You can register. It's our 101 Masterclass. It begins with the orientation tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., but do not fear if you can't make the orientation tomorrow. You can always catch the replay upon the private group wall that we host as well. So let us shift away from that for a bit and let us go over to, hello, everybody. Good to see you coming in. Wonderful. There we are. I keep getting kicked out of that. Hello, Jen. Good morning. Good to see you. Nearing Wild. I'm not sure what the Nearing Wild is, but it sounds exciting. Yes, for those of you that are on TikTok, I will be recommending that you try and take your questions. Okay. I gotta go back here. No worries. I hope you guys enjoyed the message from the Pleiadians on Wednesday that we brought through. We have a question here. Question. I'm so excited for the course. Yeah, Amanda, we saw your registration. I'm really excited to have you in the course as well. It has been, a lot of people come into the course, and one thing they say that's been almost universal with everybody is, I had no idea that it was going to be this good and this amazing, that I would learn so much and experience and become so awake and aware. So we're really happy to have you, Amanda, and all the other new students that are joining us for this summer course series. Again, if you want to register, go to williammichaelforbes.com and register. It will literally open your mind to a deeper sense of who you are, rather than the sense of who you are given to you by the world, because the world has given you a definition of yourself, and you need to learn to give yourself a definition of yourself. Find out who you really are again on the inside out, not from what the world's telling you. The world's feeding you a lot of garbage now. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Oh yeah, for those of you that are on my TikTok channel, remember, become a subscriber. I've got a goal of trying to get to 20 subscribers this month on my TikTok channel. So if you want to, please subscribe to my channel. It's one way you can support it. Also, for those of you on YouTube, if you want to support the channel, you got a question, it's really important, you can use the super chat feature. You can also do something similar on TikTok. You can go to my bio on my TikTok channel, click the bio Linktree link in my bio, and you can send a question directly to me, and I will do my best to answer that today. Yeah, good morning, Wei. Good to see you. Hi, looking for a spirit message from my daughter, please. If you can help in any way, be grateful. First of all, she's coming in with a lot of excitement. Like, there's this really exciting energy. The words, thank you, Mom. I am so grateful for you, for reaching me, for touching me, for staying close to me, for never leaving me. Yeah, she feels your presence all the time. She wants you to feel her presence too. Like, she wants you to know. She says you get those moments, but you dismiss them. You keep telling yourself that she's gone. She really wants you to to, like, when you start thinking of her, to really feel the love that she has for you still. Remember, it's an interesting process when we leave the physical body. When somebody leaves this physical world, we lose their physical being, but their consciousness, their individual nature still exists as a non-physical consciousness, a soul, if you like. And anyway, her energy is so beautiful and sparkly. I don't know why she's saying something about a dollhouse. There's something about a dollhouse. She's saying something about the dollhouse. Again, I don't know what that is for you, but it's yeah. She really loved the dollhouse. She really loved the dollhouse. That was one of her favorite things. Yeah, thank you so much for that question. Really appreciate it. She got beautiful energy. Question from Anne Sylvester. Good morning. I've been getting that meditation is needed this time. I feel like there is a hard layer that I need to go through first. Any suggestions? Yes, Anne. Take our Masterclass 101 Awakening course. We have an intensive 3 nights a week from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. where we do a discussion and a deep meditation, training people how to get from the external self to the internal self. So check out our Masterclass series and go and sign up for it today. You've got until Sunday, 6 p.m. to do so. Meditation is a skill that it should be mandatorily taught in schools. Children should be taught how to quiet their mind, how to quiet the bodies, how to be able to pull their attention away from the world. But the conventional education system doesn't want that. They want you to be distracted, disconnected, so they can control and manipulate. That's exactly what's going on. And meditation ends that. So, Anne, thank you for that consideration. Please sign up for our 101 Awakening Masterclass. Go to williammichaelforbes.com to do that. And you will not only learn to meditate, but you're going to learn a whole lot more too. Thank you so much. Hello, any message for me, please? Hi, Lil. Yeah, you really need to dial down your anxiousness. You need to slow your anxiousness down. The simple way for you to do this is learning to use your breathing. They tell me you need to really learn to become mindful of your breath. Becoming mindful of your breath will begin to diminish your anxiety. Don't get caught up in the sensation of the anxiety, but stay connected. Yeah, stay connected. So I'm smiling because the male energy coming through for you is very, very loves you very much. There's a male energy coming through for you very much. But yeah, that process of focusing on your breathing is going to be very, very, very helpful. But there's a male energy trying to come into your life right now that loves you very much. I'm just getting that very strongly for you, Lil. Wow. Thank you so much. Me too. I registered and I'm so excited. Wonderful. We're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow at the orientation. Remember, our masterclass series is designed in such a way that if you cannot make a course, a particular live event, because there are live events running from Sunday to Friday. There's one live event every day that lasts about one hour on Sundays, 2 hours on Mondays, an hour on Tuesdays, etc. But from Sunday to Friday, and the masterclasses will put you in a very different position. You're going to be very, very, very awakened and aware in the process. Khan is saying these courses are so much more than mediumship. It's a walkthrough on learning to deal with everything that makes you feel like crap. You learn to love yourself and everything around you. Thank you so much for that, Khan. I really appreciate that. It's really true. It's really true what he's saying. That's what's happening right now. Nancy's asking, why do I feel strong vibrational energy in my head every time I'm near one of my sons? He's going through a rough time. When you feel that, and again, your son is communicating to you telepathically right now. That's what you're feeling at center. He's trying to ask for he doesn't know how to speak to you in physical language because he's shy. He's a male. He's a little nervous. What you want to do is just transmit your love to him. Like, don't transmit fear to your children. Parents have to realize that what you feel is what your kids get more than what you think. So you want to transmit your love to your son. Like, really sit down and transmit your love. Visualize him in your mind's eye being happy and fulfilled. That visualization will generate an energy that will induce him and cause events in his life that he can't himself manufacture. Because children still need to learn from their parents until they learn how to run their own mind and their own thinking process, which unfortunately our educational systems do not loan themselves to individual thinking. But Nancy, please transmit your love and the sense of your son's happiness to him. Whenever you're thinking of him, just transmit that to him. You're going to hear that said a lot on this program when it comes to parents and children. You affect your children with your energy all the time, whether they're with you or not. It doesn't matter what age they are. They affect you, you affect them. And you can have a greater responsibility in that role by learning to hold and harbor in your mind the love, compassion, the hopes for success and enjoyment and bliss for your children. Hold that in your mind about them, not your fear, your anxiety, your uncertainty, because you transmit that to them, and that doesn't help them get out of their difficulty when you put that energy towards them. Question. Any message from my spirit guides or parents, please? The only words I'm getting is walking. I don't know who this is, but they're saying walking. You will find your bliss in walking. Yes. They're saying it's not just about the sensation of walking. It's not about the stimuli. It's about the being of walking, of just, yes. It's not to be distracted, but to allow yourself to experience the walk without being distracted by all the other things, to experience walking. Very powerful for you today, like walking and just being in the walk, not in what's outside you, but being in the experience of your walk. There are certain things in your body that you'll start to become aware of that can be corrected just by becoming more mindful of the process of walking that you use, the way you walk. You'll find you start noticing certain things you do when you walk that ready. Khan's also adding here, if you're honestly ready to be guided lovingly through your negative thoughts in a safe, non-judgmental community, this is the place. And it is very true. We have a wonderful community of people that are now teaching and helping others wonderfully. Jen's asking, would love any message that comes through for me. And I don't know. I think this is your guardian angel. They tell me that you're not nearing wild. You are wild in a good way. Yes, it's time to break free. It's time to break free and enjoy your wild. Enjoy your wild. We're not talking about the kind of wild that's uncontrolled. We're talking about the kind of wild that is ecstatic about the joy of being alive in this physical dimension and expressing and exploring the talents and gifts that you naturally have, many of which you have not fulfilled yet. You've been caught in a rut of living, and now it is time to set yourself free in the expression of your creativity. Wow, I love that, Jen. Thank you so much for that. I've been having some vivid dreams in the last few weeks. Do you know why? Yeah, a lot of people, this is a great question. A lot of people are having vivid dreams right now. It's because these energies, these ascension energies that are coming into the planet from the sun, from the galactic center, from the universal center, these energies are affecting and changing everything across all dimensions of time and space. So you want to become aware, open, and receptive to the energy of the dream rather than the literal nature of a dream. Feel the energy of a dream, because that's going to reveal to you what energies you need to change in yourself. Because if the dream causes a stimulation of fear, it's pointing out to you that you got to learn to release and liberate fear from your mind and body. If it's pointing out frustration or anxiousness or guilt or even joy, those are the dominant energies that you need to work with. Right? So you want to be mindful of the dreams. Are they predominantly fearful? Are they predominantly joyful? Those energies will determine which ones you will need to release and which ones you are working on building right now. But that's a wonderful question. Thank you so much. I'm wondering, dear William, if you hear a message from my guides. Thank you. Hello, Visage. The words whispering, they're saying, get your mind to whisper to you. They're saying you have a mind that's very loud. You have a mind that's very loud. You need to get your mind down to a whisper. Get your mind down to a whisper. Can you imagine, when people's minds are upset and frustrated, how their minds are? Imagine if you made that a whisper. Bring your mind down to a whisper. They're saying, bring your mind down to a whisper inside. Bring your mind to a whisper inside. You'll notice a pretty significant change in your energy right away. If you just bring everything in your mind down to a whisper, which you can do. It's also about learning how to run your mind, which again is something that's taught by the Ascended Masters in the Masterclasses, how to learn to run your own mind again. So you're not don't feel like a victim of your mind. You feel the master of it. Let's see. Oh, thank you. You're very, very welcome. I think I will register too. Wonderful. Please join. WilliamMichaelForbes.com. As people are saying here, This is a very love-based community that's focused on your self-development, not the self of your personality, the self of your soul, that came here with a purpose and a reason for being in this world. You came here for a purpose. Every one of you knows this. Everyone knows this. I don't care where you are, living on the street or in a mansion. Everyone knows you came here for a unique purpose that you can express. And unfortunately, the external world of the senses distracts you from your inner knowing. Our courses and classes are designed to take you inward, where you can reconnect to your inner knowing, your inner understanding, your inner hearing, your inner seeing, and learn to repurpose your life according to who you are as a spiritual entity and not according to who you are as a personality constructed by this physical dimension. Wow. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you there. Do I need to register for tomorrow? If you can't register right now, you've got until the end of the weekend. Tomorrow morning is the orientation. All of the classes are recorded and posted upon a group wall for you to observe as you need to. So you can make the classes and courses according to your own schedule. Not everybody can make the live events, but they can always make the replays of the live events. And they're available throughout the entire course. So you do not have to register today. If you need to register tomorrow or Sunday, by all means, you can do that. It's better if you can register today. You get a chance to come to the orientation tomorrow. You get a chance to meet the instructors that'll be in the program with us. And you get an opportunity to meet the community that you're going to be becoming a part of. Is there a cost? Yes, the cost of the course is $199 US for the entire 3-week program. And it's well worth the investment. We've had people come in and say they have never spent better money in their lives. So I highly recommend. You don't want to miss this opportunity. You don't want to miss an opportunity at this rate, because it gives you a sense of who you are that the world will never give you. Who you are is on the inside, not the world as it is telling you are on the outside. So please don't hesitate. Join in. It'll be the best money you've spent. I'm telling you right now. And there's a number of people here saying this right now on YouTube as well. Just so you know, we're going through YouTube. We're going through TikTok, and we're also going through Facebook channels as well. So we're multitasking. Nancy says that makes so much sense. I'm really glad to hear that, Nancy. Lauren Grillo is asking, what is my relationship with dragons? This is a great question. It's funny. My wife was just showing me a thing on dragons. They're actually growing dragons in China now. It's a very fascinating thing. They're actually creating these actual dragons. It's an amazing thing. But your personal relationship with dragons, again, a lot of people don't understand that there was a time when humans and dinosaurs coexisted on this planet. We actually coexisted, although you won't find the scientific evidence to tell you that. We've been on this planet far, far longer. And your relationship with dragons is you worked with them. You, just like they are small lizards, just imagine them like 10 times, 1,000 times that size, and you work with them. And your soul has been connected to them for a very long time. You'll find exploring the world of lizards, like going out to a zoo and checking out some of the different creatures that are from the lizard family there, and you'll start to feel and see something very different. You'll start to connect to those beings in a very unique way. They bring back some old memories, some old past life stuff that you need. Let's see here. What's holding me back? What's the first thing I need to heal to move forward? Kayla, that's a great question. What's the first thing she needs to heal to move forward? The first thing you need to heal is the mind. You need to heal the stillness. I've never heard him say this. You need to heal the stillness in your mind. You need to heal the stillness in your mind. Because once the mind is still, that's when you actually begin to hear. A lot of people don't realize this. You hear a lot of thoughts going on in your mind all the time. Everybody does. Unless you learn to turn your mind off so that you can just be aware that you're aware, not distracted by the collage and an endless progression of thoughts in your mind. For you, you need to really establish stillness. That's the first thing you need to restore. Restore the stillness in your mind. And once your mind is quiet, that's when you can actually begin to hear. You can connect your guides, you connect your angels, you connect to much more information than your mind or your personality allows you. Your mind and personality are based upon this world. And so you only know about what you know in your mind from this world, which keeps you disconnected from everything else. So learning to get your mind quiet, calm, open, and receptive puts you into a position where you can actually begin to hear beyond what you hear with your physical ears and see with your physical eyes. It's a beautiful thing, but you want to heal the stillness. That's the first thing. Get your mind still, get your mind quiet, get your mind peaceful, so that you can actually begin to remember who you are as a spiritual consciousness in this physical dimension. Is there a time period between someone passing to the time you can communicate with them? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. There have been certainly times where somebody has left the physical dimension and I can't, and somebody says, can you connect them? I can't tune in them at all. And I've never figured out why that is. But many times when they're in the transition from the body, I can connect them almost immediately, even during the process. Most people don't realize when the body is in the process of ending its lifetime here, the soul often hovers around it. The soul stays with the body until the body is ready to leave. And at that moment, the soul departs into the non-physical realms of consciousness and energy. But yeah, sometimes I can tune into them when they're just leaving the body, and other times I cannot. It depends upon what their process is. I don't always know.
And with their life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you can talk to their higher selves when they're alive. You can talk to anybody's higher self while they're in a physical body. That's something else you can do as well. Oh, someone's asking, any guidance for me regarding Phil? 2 words got dropped right into my mind, right away. Stop worrying, return to bliss. Stop worrying, return to bliss. Yes. They're telling me to tell you to not let him be a distraction to the things you need to be in alignment with. Again, being connected to your joy is more important to you right now than worrying. If you can shift over to joy from worrying, a lot of things are going to change. Different things are going to come into your life very quickly. Like different things will come into your life from a perspective of releasing worrying and restoring your joy. You create different energies, different emotions, create different events and circumstances in our life. Different emotions create and maintain different circumstances in our life. You change an emotion, you change circumstances in your life. It's really fascinating how it works. It's very simple. When will we receive the information for the orientation tomorrow? Everybody will be receiving their course study guide and their course itinerary, which contains all the live links to all of the live events throughout the 3 weeks of the course. And everybody will be receiving that before 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. So everybody will receive their study guide and their orientation before 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. And again, the study guide will give you an overview of the course. You can go through it ahead of time. It'll let you prepare for tomorrow's orientation. It'll also let you introduce you to what's going to happen. The itinerary will let you click on a single link, and it'll bring you to the event on that day. When that day comes, you just click on the link. It takes you directly into the event. And all of our live events are held on Zoom. So if you do not have Zoom, please make certain you do have Zoom for the course, but you'll receive all that information when you get the email tonight. When everybody receives the email, it'll tell you what you need to do and how you need to prepare. If anything's last minute, that you can do that quite easily and efficiently before the orientation tomorrow. Thank you so much. Question from Vertical. Of which galactic grace is the being that visited me? I'm being told to tell you the avians, that the blue avians are the ones that this one connected to from. But there's also the energy of the tall grays in there. And again, I don't normally interact with them, but I'm very aware that of their existence. But that the blue avians are first, but you've also had some interactions with the tall grays, right? I will. The tall gray that's connecting to me right now is telling me that he's from the non-aggressive element of that species, the non-aggressive element of that species, right? So that's good. You should know that too. Question from Sandra. Things at work have become so intense due to workload expectations lately. Any advice? Thank you. This is a great question, Sandra, and I want to tell you something very special. 4.5 years ago, before this all happened to me, I started getting all these messages and information. I was working in a factory job as a plant manager, and I was told by Archangel Michael, he said, you have to do this job with 100% love, no matter what it is you need to do in your job, whether it's cleaning toilets or supervising that line or managing the shipping department. Doesn't matter what you do everything with absolute love, and we will tell you when it's time to leave. And so I did. I started doing everything with love. And I want to communicate that to you because that's what I'm being compelled to do. Do everything in your job with great love and joy. No matter what it is, whether you're writing an email or talking to somebody, make a decision to do every function of your job from the energy of love and watch what happens. I'm getting an image of fireworks, like really incredible things happening for you. But do every facet, every meeting, every connection that involves your work, do it with love, the energy of love. Be conscious that you're doing that. Like, I'm going to do this with the energy of love, and get ready for the fireworks. It's going to be a lot of fun for you. Right. Yeah, that comes up. That's come up in a couple of readings too, where people have asked about jobs and things like that, and they get this information, because you get information in a private reading that you will not get here, where their lives have been completely changed by just a small modification in their thinking or the way they use their body or the way they use their emotional energy. But you have to learn how to do that. But it's pretty amazing when that happens. Veronica, any message for me? Would really appreciate it. Hi, Veronica. I'm not sure what that you've got going on around your heart, but there's a real heaviness that you need to let go of from your heart. Or tell me to tell you this. You can do it with your breath. You can actually release that heaviness around your heart with the breath. You also need to pull your shoulders back more to open this heart chakra up. You need to open your heart chakra up. This will also aid in releasing the heaviness. But you need to release that emotional heaviness through the heart. You have to let that go. And I don't know why, but there's a male figure coming in that's got something to do with this heaviness. A male figure is coming in about this heaviness that you got around your heart. And you need to release that heaviness. How can she? It's a simple way you can get her to release this. The physical one is the most immediate step. You need to hold your heart center open. The secondary step you need to consider is simply focusing again on releasing that heaviness. You can physically release the heaviness from your heart through your breath. You can use your breath to release the heaviness from your heart. And I'm surprised, because one of the things they have told us that your breath is a divine instrument. Your breath is a divine instrument. Whenever you choose to direct your body to breathe, you're asserting your authority over physical matter by the deliberate practice of breath. You are asserting an authority over matter. For most people, matter is asserting an authority over them. So use that breath really, really carefully, Veronica, and liberate that heaviness from it with your breath, while keeping that heart center open by keeping the chest opened up with the shoulders back. That will really help you energetically. Yes. Baji is asking here, I need guidance from my dad. What is his message for me? Be calm. He's saying, be calm, child. Be calm. There's no point in hurrying. Don't make it a hurry. Be calm. Be calm. Be calm. That's very strong. This energy coming from him is very strong. Like he's, it's really weird, because the way he's saying be calm sounds very like overprotective for you. Like he's trying to be really overprotective. It's almost like I pick up his energy right now. It's almost like a type of aggression. It's not aggression, but it's like his intense desire to get you to calm down and relax and let things flow. To calm down, relax, and let things flow. Don't try to push things so hard. Don't try to push things so hard. Yes. You don't have to push so hard to get messages through. Sometimes I try to force a message through, because when you think about someone who's left the physical dimension, you suddenly think about them. Their energy can rush through me, and I can feel like, whoa, because it's like, wow, you're asking about me, you're connecting with me. It's really important when you do that. They really respond well. They really, really do. Let's see. Missing my son and brother and mom. Any messages from them? Greatly appreciated. Blessings. Amen. Are you asking for the full house? Again, there's a lot here to unpack from this, but immediately speaking, the first words I'm being told to tell you, you are not alone. And you know this. It's why, yes, they've been surrounding you for quite some time, trying to support you, but you keep thinking they're not around. Every time you find yourself thinking that of them, when you find yourself suddenly thinking about them, wishing for them, That's when they're around you. You're like, you sit down right now. Like, please sit down right now. Just sit down and feel their energy around you. Yes, the father's on the right, the mother's on the left, and the others in front. Please, important. Just feel their energy with you right now. Just let yourself feel it and receive it. You see, we think in terms of their physical body, they're gone. And it's true. In terms of their physical body, there's no physical being, but their energy still exists. And they've been around you for quite some time. That's why you keep thinking of them. When that's happening, that's because they're trying to connect to you. And again, in our Masterclass series, you learn the process of how to hear, to feel, to see, and to know what it is you're being communicated with, who's communicating with you, how they communicate to you, what is the message. You can learn to do this yourself. We all have these innate skills and abilities within us: clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. We all have them. You want to open those up. You want to find a way to open those inner senses up, because everybody's distracted by the outer senses, and so they're disconnected from their purpose of themselves. Any message for me about Juan? I'm not getting anything from Juan right now. I'm just something about the little tiny thing. What do you mean by little tiny thing? Can you be more clear about that? The little tiny thing. It's like an earring or a necklace thing. It's really small. It looks like a ruby in a necklace is what it is. It's like a ruby in a necklace. Something. Pay attention to that. Close to your heart. I'm close to your heart. Yeah, I'm close to your heart. I'm close to your heart. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, Sandra. Thank you for that super chat, Sandra. Really appreciate it. Oh, Lauren, thank you for that super sticker. I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't show me that here on YouTube. But thank you guys for that support. Really appreciate it. How do you declutter? I think somebody's asking me, how do you declutter? Why do I hold on to everything like birthday cards since I was grade 2? Thank you, Amanda. I think you're going to be in the masterclass. I think you're going to be quite surprised what you're going to find out about all of that. Again, we don't lose connection to who we are. And when you're really young, I think that's when we're the closest to ourselves. Most people stay close to them, are close to themselves right from the moment of conception to around age 7. We stay very connected as a spiritual entity to all the different dimensions. That's why children see things and talk about ghosts and stuff around them, because they have clairvoyance, they have clairsentience. But for you, you're going to learn a lot about that in the next 3 weeks. So I'm really glad you'll be joining us for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Question from Danielle. Daniela, does Sheridan's mom have a message for her? I'm getting these. I'm getting these tears of real excitement and really happiness and the love. She wants her to feel the love more than anything else. Like to really let her feel my love. Like if she can just be present for a moment and just receive the love is not left. The love is still here and it's still now. She wants you to just receive that. Receive it. Know that it's always with you. Something about the dancing. She's saying something about, tell her about the dancing. Tell her about dancing. What do you want me to tell her about dancing? You need to dance. She needs to be out dancing. I'm seeing you on a floor spinning around in circles, what she's showing me. But yeah, love the dancing. Love the dancing, love the dancing, love the dancing. Yes, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you for that question, Daniela. Wow, that's really nice. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I need help to get the strength to go through court today. Okay, this is a great one. They love helping you with this thing, and I'll really simple. The part of you that's really afraid, about court today, it lives in your body, okay? And the part of you that's afraid needs you to help it. So we're going to walk you through this real quick. Notice where the fear about court today is the most intense in your body. Bring your attention to the place where you feel the most fear, whether it's through your whole body or just in your head or in your chest, but bring your attention to the fear, where it is in your body. And then wherever it is in your body, take your hands and place your hands over the place where the fear is most intense in your body. And as you get your hands over that place where it's the most intense, think and speak these words into the fear in your body. I'm with you. I love you. I will take care of you. All is well. And you want to repeat that again. I'm with you. I love you. I'll take care of you. All is well. And repeat that 2 or 3 more times into the fear. Let the fear receive those thoughts and those words from you, and watch what happens to the fear. And when you go on your way to court, anytime that fear comes up, repeat those words. I'm with you. I love you. I'll take care of you. All is well. And do that even through the whole court process. Anytime the fear comes up, just close your eyes and think those words in your own mind. I'm with you. I love you. I'll take care of you. All is well. Okay? And you do that. And then after you've done that and had that experience, or even if you feel it changing right now, share your experience in the comment section, because other people need to know that they can change their energy. You can change your energy around anything and anyone if you understand the process of what you are as a spiritual entity, what your mind is, and what your body is, because they're very different things. You're not your body. You're not your mind. You have a body. You have a mind. And the mind and body are instruments that you're here to learn to use. It's not who you are. Question from Mercury Retro 18. Please deliver any message from angels and counsel of the Most High. I'm being told, the first words I'm being told, be steadfast in your prayers. Be steadfast in your prayers. Be steadfast in your prayers. Let he who you have called into your heart come into your heart. Let his words come to your mind, the words of peace, the words of love, the words of compassion. Go forth in this today. Let the peace in your heart be released into this world. Wow. I like that. Thank you so much. I love that. Master Jesus, I love his energy. Tracy, is my stress going to go away? Will I have a better year this year? Tracy, if you can't make it to this 101 masterclass, then please do yourself a good service and go to our and sign up for our 102 masterclass on liberation, which starts July 22nd. But for today, what you want to do is you want to sit your body down and you want to train it to breathe, to teach the body to breathe and relax. That's it. Spend 15 minutes a day just breathing and letting the body relax. Breathing and letting the body relax. People usually first start doing this that are living in high stress. When you first do this process, like breathing, relaxing more, and you give the body permission to relax. When people first begin to do that, oftentimes they fall asleep. But as you practice more and more, you'll teach your mind and you'll teach your body to be still, to be quiet. It's one of the things that students learn in our Masterclass series, how to be able to run their own mind and their own emotions without being challenged by them. Your emotions are your energy and emotion. Emotions are not who you are. Please hear that. Emotions are not who you are. They're the energy that's generated by your thoughts, your memories, your emotions, and your concerns about what you think about the future. You can shift and change that as a function of your will at any time. If anybody's got a question and I can't get you today, please, if you're on TikTok, go to my bio, click on the Linktree link. You have a place where you can ask for a question. If you're on YouTube, you can always use the super chat feature to get your question prioritized fairly quickly. Yes. Is there any guidance from my guides? Please. This is from Panka. It's funny. I'm getting a picture of a daisy. I don't know why, but I'm getting a picture of a daisy. They're just giving me a picture of a daisy for you. It's a picture of a big daisy. It's like huge, a huge daisy. And I don't, anyway, that's what they're giving me to give to you. Something about a daisy. Something about daisy. I don't, but they're showing me the picture of a daisy. It's big and bold and clear in my mind. So whatever that means for you, I hope that's what you needed, because that's what they're giving me. I can only give you what they give me, right? I've got time for one more question from TikTok. See if I missed any questions up here too. Hi, William. Any message from my guides or ancestors, please? Hi, Brie. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you here. You want to go slower. You want to go very slow today. You want to go very slow today. It is important that you act as if you have all of eternity, which of course you do, but to act in this way today, that you have all the time, by going very slowly today. Be very meticulous, very deliberate. Each action, each word, each thought, let them be unhurried. Let them be unhurried, that you may be more in alignment then with what is to come your way in the coming days. The nature of being in this position of going very slowly isn't simply a matter of speed. It's a matter of being able to perceive what it is you've requested without there being any interference or distraction from the world around you. But it's very important that you go very slowly, meticulously about your duties today, that you might open the door for these things that are to come your way. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. And again, I want to thank all the students that have registered. And remember, you have until Sunday, 6 p.m. to register. Go to my website. I'll put this up on the screen one more time if you're on YouTube. It's a 101 Masterclass. Awakening starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the orientation. The actual lessons begin on Sunday, live events. And you go to williammichaelforbes.com and register for the program. And again, I want to thank everybody for coming out today. Thank you for your support, your time, your energy, and your questions, most importantly. And again, share your experiences in the comment section. If you got any questions, you can submit them to me through my PayPal account. You can submit them through my Linktree. And I want to wish you all much love and have yourselves a wonderful and a joyful day. Bye for now.